Played on PS4. Okay. I think that they have Dauntless on the Switch as well. But I had played a little bit of Dauntless, and it wasn't really, it wasn't super for me back when I played it. Okay, so we got a couple more. We only have one more solo monster hunt, it looks like. The Abominable Snow Beast. First things first, we want to hop over here.
What do you want?
We'll kind of peek and see if we have any... Oh, the Tigrex one, huh? Interesting. It has more damage, it has negative affinity, which is kind of bad. But... I actually can't craft it. Because we don't have the... We don't have the actual materials to craft it. It's understandable. Have a nice day. We'll get those Mizutsune parts eventually.
No need to hurry.
Yeah, we're not getting anything super fancy here, but we can purchase a Kinesect. Just kidding. We can manage. How do I actually equip the Kinesect? Manage equipment. I don't know, dude. Let me just buy a new one.
Hey.
Seems fine. I've never actually understood how these dang Kinesects work. Get this pretty... Yeah, I like this one. Severing and it's a speed type. Okay. Sounds fine. Just equip that right off the bat. That'll be much better. That's why our the Kinesect that we used was seeming so slow, is because we've been getting used to using a speed type. That makes sense.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah.
That'll do.
Bonka. Donka. Okay, so.
A special quest has been added.
Special license quest is tempting, but we have this one final snow beast to hunt.
Be careful out there.
Who we will be assuredly hunting. We did want to also check out the Tigrex armor, because I've never actually seen the Tigrex armor before. Okay. How do I feel about this? I don't hate it. It's very Monster Hunter-y. It's kind of one of the ones where, like, I wouldn't... It's very similar, like, the Diablo set, where it's very clearly, like, chunks of the monster taken off and put on your armor. I think I can dig that. What stats does it give you? Earplugs, Bludgeoner level 3, and Speed Eating level 2? That's honestly not terrible.
Now get
I think I can get behind the Tigrex armor aesthetically. Sometimes when they try to go like too over the top. Weatherlight Skyship. Let me look that up real quick.
Run, run.
Micromagic, yeah,
The beast is on its way. From the snowy depths. It comes to find its prey. With its chilling breath, it forms a blade of ice.
Pretty fucking sick.
Then it goes out hunting for something to excise.
This is a cool ass monster.
One wrong step, and it's too late.
Nothing personnel.
The beast hears all, returns irate.
And the Limb Reaper, Goss Harag. Fucking
easy,
dude. Fucking Weasley little liar, dude. We do need to upgrade or re-up on our items. Because I do change items. Item loadout. We might want to capture this guy, but mostly because we want to re-up on potions. Because I'm bad.
Go!
Bonk. Yeah, that skyship. Magic the Gathering has a couple of like skyship things that are super cool in world. They get that aesthetic. They really understand it, I feel like. Okay, how do I get this guy? How do I get the stuff? Okay, there's. So with these jellies, I can like, I have to send out my kinesects to collect it's the 1, the 2, and the 3 that I'm collecting up in there. Watch out. And it's basically, it kind of comes down to like, 1 is usually the head, 3 is usually the tail, and 2 is usually the body or the limbs. Come on.
You're a lifesaver.
And once I get all 3 of them collected, I actually like get like a huge boost to my abilities. Excuse me. And it like unlocks my ability to do a lot more of the flying attacks. Never had a card, so we use ones in the club in school. I've never played Magic myself. Well, I've played once. Excuse me, sir. That's it. Back that is actually pretty bad. There we go. My buddy, all of my roommates used to play, and one of my roommates still like kind of actively plays, but mostly it's it was kind of a pre-COVID thing. Those guys hard to stick to. I mean, you're gonna go get in a fight over there. I'm not too mad about it.
Turf war.
Turf war. That was an actual turf war. Yo, hell yeah, dude. That's the first actual turf war that I've seen. Apart from just like monsters generically fighting each other. And we get a wyvern ride after it. From the club in school. Oh yeah.
This is gonna be good.
I mean, you know, a lot of Magic players, like there's a lot of like needles in the Magic, I feel like. But there's also a lot of players who are like, yo, I'll just like make you a deck if you want to just like play card games. That's the kind of person that I am. Like, I just want to play card games. Like, I used to play Hearthstone. I played Legends of Runeterra, at least somewhat frequently. There we go. Send this guy into the other one. Ice versus water. Which element wins? Hit him with the laser beam. I thought it would be like more upright monsters. It's like actually kind of hard to get a lot of the. It's harder to get your. Oh, that's not good. He hit me with a laser beam, dude. What the heck? Flexing these pieces. Oh, your friends still play? Yeah, it's one of the things where. Oh, he's got his sword out. I see. There we go. All we need is like to get a little bit of. We gotta delay our jump into him. Went up for the first time in a few months last Sunday. Hey, that's really cool. I'm real excited to like be getting back out there in the world. Like, me and all my buddies are on either already have vaccines or are well on our way. Not super concerned for the most part, just because for those of us that are still young and healthy, but you know, we're also all a bunch of old dudes. Oh, we gotta jump off. Get after him. The 1 is really nice to see. We get a 2 maybe? That'd be great. You can just give me some 2 action.
You're my best pal.
You're my best pal. So they're clearing your age group. Yeah, so I know that they, at least in Texas, they like just recently, come on dude. Just give me a 2. That's all I need from you.
You're a lifesaver. There
it is. finally. But I know that they just cleared, I think it was like 16 plus, but like basically everyone, like, I'm not saying that that's literally everyone, it'd be a little bit ageist of me, but it's, they've gotten to the point where they've basically cleared everyone who wants to actually get it. Oh no. Just wait a little bit so that you're diving into him. Okay, I see you, Goss, Harag. It's 12 to 18 here? That's sick, dude. Oh, he's getting sleepy, huh? No sleep's allowed! Okay, well maybe some sleep's allowed. Because if you're not sleeping, you're just kind of kicking my butt. Nope. You're gonna choose to not interact with him there. This thing is a beast. I love these brawler types, man. That are just like, they're just a big, beefy-ass monster who is just like punching you with their fists. Oh, hey, a wyvern red.
You listen to me
We could send him over to the Easter Bunny. I think we'll just run into a wall. One of my friends thought it wasn't as bad. People never do it. Nobody takes it seriously anymore. That is very true. Yeah, nobody taking it seriously anymore is like a really huge bummer. And you know, had plenty of interactions myself with people who don't take it seriously at all. You know, I do live in the South, unfortunately. But you know, all you can really do is take it seriously for yourself and for the people around you. And now that hopefully the vaccine stuff wraps things up enough to where like we can kind of return to a state of normalcy, even around even when you're like dealing with the people who just refuse to take it seriously. Just dodge roll through that, no problem. Oh, he's got the dual blades, dude. Bunk, bunk. As long as we get like one of our later hits onto like his main body, then we can get the skip. But you know, it's kind of one of those things where I'm personally like, there's parts of me that are like, yeah, it's probably honestly not that huge of a deal. Oh, he just wrecked my ass. Like, especially towards the beginning where I was just like, man, this is some like media overreacting bullshit. But once things started getting serious, it started taking it a lot more seriously. Hasn't taken effect yet, so they couldn't go to the park or anything because there's so many people who weren't wearing masks. Yeah, that's a huge bummer. Just right off the cuff, not being able to like already having to deal with like coronavirus stuff, not being able to spend as much time with your family for so long, and then it's like, all right, we can finally do stuff, but we can't actually go out and do stuff because people are being stupid. Such is life, though. Well, once ever. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you have to be able to, as a functional member of society, like science is always changing, and if you're not like paying attention to it or accepting that it can change, yikes, scary. It's just like in like video games, you know, like the meta for whatever like weapon you're using. Like I know for a fact that the meta for the insect glaive is not the like aerial combat style that I do, but I really like the aerial combat style. I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. But someday that honestly might change, and like there'll end up being people who like decide that they don't like the aerial combat style just because like they don't want the like change to happen. There we go.
Be careful!
Yikes! Okay, we broke his claws. We broke his claws. We're good. You know what I mean? Like, metas change in video games all the dang time. And people, like, you just kind of gotta roll with it because you don't have a choice. The same thing, like, people are just constantly learning new things about how the world works. You gotta be able to adjust on the fly for it. Otherwise, you'll end up, like, being left behind in the dust by society as a whole. Not that it's actually that deep fan, but family was overseas for like a year and a half, or in Belgium at the time, and they got stuck there. Yesterday was the first time we just saw them. That's awesome that you got to see your family. Come on. Get that laser beam shit out of here, man. You know that shit don't fly. Maybe it does fly, but heck yeah. I mean, it sounds like you're pretty close to your family overall, which is also really cool. Because, like, you know, I don't have the closest relationship with my family, but we're on pretty good terms overall compared to some people. Probably not a hunting horn user right stream on Twitch. Oh no. Hey, listen, man. People gotta love up their hunting horn while they can. You took off Harag. Ow. Let him. Oh, bye. That's me dead. Just kidding. I'm alive. Thank you, Moxie, by the way. Listen, I loved Hunting Horn. Hunting Horn's been on the back burner for me because I know that it's like super a little bit overhyped and really popular right now. I'm happy with mixing it up. Haven't found a proper main for Rise yet. No sir, you don't get that today. Get me out of here. Nice. One more. Hey buddy, I got bad news for you. You're going to sleep. It's gonna be nerfed soon. Oh man. Listen, man. I'm waiting to see all the crazy stuff that people come up with. Insect Glaive gameplay? It's pretty good. From what I understand, there's one of the switch skills that I don't have that is like really, really cool for aerial insect glaive, where it's like a big execute, you jump down. But I've mostly just been doing like aerial insect glaive, just like hopping around, vibing. I feel like it's probably one of the ones that's changed the least with World, just because the starting like wirebug moves aren't super great. They're just kind of like the starting wirebug moves are literally just like one does that, and then the other one just like is a backwards dodge. But I've been enjoying it. Insect Glaive in general is like really cool. I avoided playing Insect Glaive in World for a really long time.
Here's the quest list.
What do I want to do? What are we hunting? We got 3 more of these. Got 1 special license quest. We got rampages we could do. Nauseros Rampage.
Come again.
Isn't there a movie? I think that it's the 2 switch skill. I'm not 100% sure. I don't actually have like any switch skill stuff unlocked yet because we're just doing the village sections right now. But I think that it's the one where it's like you use it while you're in the air, and then you just like pulls you down and doesn't execute. And like the damage scaling up on your aerial stuff, the more bounces you do. I think that's like that part is really, really cool.
A special
Use some
quest has been added.
main IGN world. Challenge myself to only play weapons I've never tried before. That's super
I'll be
fun.
here if you need me.
I make it my way through the weapons a whole lot. I mainly main switch axe. In World, I played a lot of like hammer, bow, and switch axe. The current things that the only things I just straight up don't play is light bowgun and heavy bowgun, but I'll eventually give them a chance and actually be able to do it. I think the ones. Yeah, absolutely. We're totally like we don't really care about spoilers or anything here, so feel free to let me know how to unlock it. But I think that so far in Rise, my 2 most impressed with weapons have been the lance and gun lance. Like they're absolutely just like so amazing comparatively. And some of that's just like me having more knowledge as a hunter, but
Which quest would you like?
let's try to do the special
luck.
methods quest. But yeah, they did some slight changes that, you know, I think that ground glaive is still supposed to be better than aerial glaive, but they have made aerial glaive better. And it just like, it feels awesome. Aerial glaive is super cool.
Back to work.
Bum bum bum. What was I about to do? Make sure my items are set. Items. Loadouts. Because this is going to be a little bit of a heftier hunt. Boing. You became an official hunter of Kimura.
Later.
Select the switch skill if you crafted a couple of weapons of that type around 3 or 4. Okay, cool. So I should probably be getting pretty close. Let's see. Because I've got a couple. I haven't been crafting super tons of them, but I think I could probably. We'll check that out after this. Because I know you have to go to the last switch skill you'll unlock is a quest on Hub, high rank quest. Okay, cool. Because I've basically like not gone to the hub at all. I probably like might even have some switch skill stuff. Just don't mind any of all of this chaos. We're gonna talk to Master Utsushi. Start to get the hang of this whole hunting thing. They're called switch skills. Yeah. Let's see. Silkbind, Sakura slash, sliding slash, demon flight, and guard tackle. Dash break, echo, shield charge, ground splitter. Okay. Is it the Tetraseal slash? Is that the down spinning one?
Stay out of trouble.
I know that you're all so eager to talk to me and congratulate me on becoming a hunter. Just don't mind any of that. Yeah. Switch skills. Tornado slash gets replaced by Tetraseal slash. Delivers 4 strikes on the spot. One of these attacks